Hello everybody, this is Chengzi and welcome to the UNEP-DHI Eco Challenge. We're very excited to have all of you here joining us to play the Aqua Republica game, compete with students around the world, and learn some things about water and the environment. Before we get into playing the game, we're going to give you a very brief introduction to get you going. To start the game, simply open up a browser and type in waterscarcity.aquarepublica.com. It doesn't matter whether you're using a Mac or PC as long as you use the following browsers. The game, however, does not run on Internet Explorer, so don't use that. It is also a desktop game, so don't try with tablets. Once you have successfully entered the URL, you will see this page. Now enter your username and password and press enter. The game will now be downloaded onto your browser. There are two languages in the game at the moment, so choose the one which you're most comfortable with. Now click Start Game and then choose the Water Security mission to compete. If you want to practice, you can choose the Learn to Play option. Read the objectives in the game and once you're ready, click Start. Now the game will load and some water calculations will be done. Once that is ready, the game starts. When you start the game, you will encounter welcome events. Read them carefully to understand what the game is about. There are 5 of them to start with, so click them through. Some events have an advice icon. Clicking on the icon will bring up a window which will tell you what you should do. This is important when you encounter special events such as disasters in the game. Once you close the events screen, you will see all the options in the game. Here you see the map of Aqua Republica. You can zoom in and out by using the scroll button on your mouse. You can also pan around the map by clicking and dragging your mouse. At the top of the screen you will see the water meters. These water meters will show you the amount of water you have in Aqua Republica and how much water everything else is consuming. You can explore what is around in Aqua Republica by clicking on buildings. Let's try by clicking on a village. You can see that there are a few types of settlements and this particular one is a village. You can choose to upgrade it to a town or city, but take note of the resources you need to upgrade them. Each upgrade will also need different amount of time to complete. Within the village, you can choose the Policies tab to look at what policies which can be implemented in this particular village. Policies are procedures which you want this village to perform, and you can only have one active policy per building, so choose carefully. There's also a Structures tab. Structures are add-ons which can bring additional benefits. Read the options and select one which you need. You can only have one active add-on per building. Here's another example if we click on a cash crop farm. As you can see, you can change the crop type, the policies, as well as structures. Now what about adding a new building? To do that, click on the Construct button and you will see a list of buildings popping up. Just keep clicking on the icons to find out what they are. Let's try to build a new farm. In this example, we choose a livestock farm. After that, we will be asked where we would like to place the building. Remember that water flows from the top to the bottom of the map, so when you place buildings towards the bottom of the map, you will have more water. Let's try to put it in the center of the map. Now the building is placed and you need to wait for a turn for it to be completed. Let's go to the next turn by clicking on the big arrow button. When you click that, we will calculate the water use before the new turn starts again. Meanwhile, you can learn something cool about water. When the new turn starts, you will see objectives in the game. This particular one asks you to build 6 food farms and 3 cash farms. If you complete these objectives, you get bonus points, so try to complete them all. You will also see new events from the game. This time they tell you to build more farms, and there are some water shortages in your area. Read the advice and see whether you can guess what to do. When you see events like this, take a look around the map and look for additional icons. They will tell you which buildings are in trouble. For example, this too. To solve the water shortage problem, we can implement water-saving policies in the affected buildings or buildings around it which are in the same catchment. If you click on the information icon, you can see which catchment the buildings are sitting in. In general, if there is a water shortage problem, it is important to change policies of buildings in the same catchment or remove these buildings completely. Let's give it a shot. Oh no, it seems like we have encountered a drier season than expected. Looking at the map, the upper areas are really short of water. We need to relocate these buildings to a lower area of the map. However, we cannot move buildings in Aqua Republica, so we have to destroy and build new ones. Let's try to destroy one of the farms and build a new one. We should also relocate the existing power plant, but before we do that, it might be smarter to build new ones first, otherwise the people will have no power. Let's try out some of the more sustainable power plants like wind power. Well, that's the end of the introduction. We won't guide you further now, but we'll leave you to discover the world of Aqua Republica from here onwards. Good luck with the competition and have fun!